Here we are. Back in action. Ready to play some more Minecraft. Just like it's 2009 all over again. Hello everyone. Welcome. Is this Sean's 1 week of streaming for 2 months? Hopefully not. The plan is to try and keep a more frequent streaming schedule. Can I guarantee 3 times a week in the future? Don't know. But was this experiment a success? I think it was. Not too shabby. Didn't feel burnt out by the end of it. Well, at least I don't think I have. Still have the rest of the day to go after all, but as things stand, I think I'm doing okay. Let's see. Might as well just get straight into it and get right into the mix of things. Why did I put a torch on the floor? That is not coal. Unfortunate. Don't have any in there either. But yep. Time to burn some wood. It'll be fine, I'm sure. Make a Garfield Monument coward? Absolutely not, Remington. I categorically refuse. Garf cart. Absolutely not. Nope. If anybody should be against any more Garfield cart related shenanigans, it's you. You're the one who had to suffer through playing the game. I, myself, am perfectly satisfied keeping my Minecraft Garfield free. There won't be a lasagna for miles. And already throwing a hat on. Why the hell not? Let's see. There we go. Cute little penguin beanie. Just top of the head. Just like that. Let's see. Doesn't matter who mentioned it. The point still stands. Never gonna happen. Absolutely not. Categorically refuse. Against my religion and my principles. Oh, these are not help. These aren't very filling at all, are they? Can I even make anything with them? No? I don't know. Maybe I should start just by making sure I'm a little more kitted out before I go back down there and actually have food to work with. It's lurking while I struggle with AP chemistry. Hey man, I appreciate you hanging out regardless. Good luck with the chemistry. It's important stuff. Because, I mean, it's what we're made of, is chemicals and stuff. That's why it's important. Alright, what do I have on hand? So, I think first thing, just to be safe, making one of these is a good shout. Then with the remainder, Wunderbach. Just to make things a bit more safe, as it were. Now, can I cook beets? Is that a thing I can do? No, it's not. Of course not. Why would it be? So, Sean, understand if I make 3 more Patreons, you will show Rem the entire first season of Code Geass? Ha! You'd be lucky if that was the case. No. That's definitely not a precedent I'm setting. Also, you shouldn't waste your money that way. You absolutely should not waste your money that way. We are 100% grateful to all of our patrons, and we love them very dearly. But that does not mean that you should be dumping so much money just to get us to cover a single show. And if you did do that, I would and got to like 4 or 5 Patreon accounts, I would probably show it to him. But I might only show him 3 episodes out of spite. You know. I mean, I only did show 3 episodes of Healer Girl. Yeah. So, you know, play that game at your own risk. And my very shabby coastal farm. I don't know why I keep planting these. They're not exactly the best, but I don't know. Maybe I'll figure out a use for them later. Are we going to build anything in particular this fine Good Friday? Oh, we'll have to see. I think for right now, my main goal is to gather resources. I mean, I've got a lovely little house, right? And could we build onto the house? Very good chance we could. But for right now, I think the goal is to just, you know, find my way in the world, as it were. Ideally, I would be doing that with a bit more food in my system, but, you know. Only a few people in here, but do y'all think we can gang up and bully Jean into making a cross? What a wild thing. Like, look, I get it's Good Friday, right? You know, I get that. I understand. But of all the things to bully a streamer into building in Minecraft, you want me to get up up with the big old JC? That's your main goal? I mean, it's an interesting one to say the least, but I figured you guys would have wanted something a bit more interesting rather than just a simple cross. Hey, what do I know?
Crucifying someone?
Oh, hello, Ironic. Come to harass me again, I see.
Yeah. I'm what the people want.
Well, either that, or apparently people want me to build a cross for the big old JC.
Why?
Because it's Good Friday.
I guess.
Yeah, see, that was
It's
my
not,
response. Like,
I mean, it's not good if I have to work, so.
Oh, well, I mean, not very nice of you to discount an entire religion like that there, Ironic, but you know, hey, you do you, boo.
I will.
And actually multiple religions if you think about it. This is a weird
It's fine.
something in here, or is this just a big chunk of rock?
Oh, no, get in there.
Seems to be just a big chunk of rock. Oh, what?
Get in there.
Oh, shit, there's something purple in here.
Also, there's more hats.
Fucking
And I'm kind of eating your beanie.
more hats already. What the hell?
Yeah, more hats
Did,
already.
did Dylan remove the cooldown? I really hope he didn't remove the cooldown because I'm going to be pissed at him if he did.
I can check. How do I'm like, how do I check? No, it's still on a cooldown.
Much of a cooldown because that was really quick.
Mine right now says 3 minutes, so I don't actually know.
Interesting. Interesting. Strange. I could have sworn I had that set to much longer.
I don't know.
But I don't want to just be constantly adding hats like every few minutes. Like that. Where's the fun in that?
Well, you can switch out hats. You don't need to just keep stacking hats, Sean. You just change the hat.
Well, you know. Could do that. But instead, I think I'm just gonna put on gloves instead. You know? Better than that. Because in a lot of ways, gloves are the hats of the hand.
I mean, you're right.
Yeah. Oh, what on earth is this? This is block of amethyst. Oh, interesting. Makes a fun little ringing sound every time I break it.
I know. And when you step on it too, it's very good. It's my favorite block.
Very pretty. When did they add this? Has to be recent, surely.
2 updates ago,
That sounds recent.
they added it with the copper, I think.
I will gladly take all of this, because this... Ah, what the fuck?
What?
So it's hollow. You know, that's good to know. Good to know that it's hollow. It's not so good of a
But
Friday because people aren't hiring me despite the always hiring signs. Oof. Alright, sorry to hear that, bud.
Fair.
Yeah, no, it is interesting. A lot of people are like, oh, we're always hiring, but not you. Not you
Never hire,
specifically.
right?
Yeah. We don't like you specifically. What's that? You're neurodivergent? I'm sorry. We actually you're just not qualified for what we're looking for here.
It's just like, oh, you've worked in this kind of environment before? We don't want you.
So this is like a big geode then. Okay.
Kind of, I guess.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense.
Let's see.
But this shards. Oh, I can get shards and blocks. That's neat.
Let's see.
Oh, and they have a slight light effect to them.
Ish.
Do they only grow on these blocks here that have like a slightly different texture? Like, notice I didn't
think
collect
so.
those. And that, well, in that case, maybe I should leave those around and just collect the ones that are solid blocks.
Amethyst.
Very musical. Now to... I think that's good for now. I mean, maybe I'll just get like a full stack and then climb my way out of this spooky hole. I don't have any torches either, which is slightly problematic. Alright. One more. Perfect. Now to get out of the spooky hole. Perfect.
Nice.
I'll just do that so I have an easy way in and I remember not to fall to my death. There we go. Lovely. Oop, bit of iron. Very nice. Nope, that's a lot of bad guys. I'm just one guy.
Just one guy, just one dude.
One little guy. One little guy with a sword and a dream. And a strong desire for some materials, but I am not seeing my materials. Need the minerals.
Minerals. Oh, I need to type them off.
No coal. Oh, some gold. I'll gladly take some gold.
Gold.
Doesn't help me light the way, but it is shiny and pretty. And I like that. Let the Irishman have his pot of gold, eh? Not too much to ask. Just gonna make Sean make his house in a really tall tower like Rapunzel. I mean, look,
Good.
I have a history of making like wizard towers in this game back in the day because I always wanted to be a wizard. So I would always make like super tall towers with multiple floors because it made me feel powerful. So that could be a future in store for me. Not against that idea. Still no coal though. I'm scared to go deeper without actually having any light. Do you have chests in Minecraft? So can you keep on inventory? Yeah, but turning on keep inventory is for cowards. I ain't a coward. Oh, there's some coal right here. I'm a big, brave, strong boy. So I'm gonna take risks, and if I lose my stuff, I lose my stuff. That's just the way of it. Just the way these things go. Petition for an AOC Minecraft server. As interesting as that would be, I don't think we would have the bandwidth to manage it, quite frankly. And you know that it takes a lot running a Minecraft server because back in the day I did used to run Minecraft servers. Ran one for my high school, believe it or not. Had a whole Minecraft club. And it was great. It was cool. Had a lot of people join. It was a lot of fun. We made a lot of buildings. Just a grand old time. But of course, you know, I was paying out of pocket for it because, you know, servers weren't cheap back in the day.
You can get a free one.
I'm sure there are free ones, but
There is free ones. How do you think me and AJ play together?
I assumed you would have just been running the server off of your own system.
No, it's just a free one.
Yeah.
Because I can't do a server off my brother can. He has a server, but no, we just use what is it? We use Eternos.
Hmm.
But I think it's limited to how many people you can have on it.
Right.
Which is fine, because I only have very few friends, so...
Fair enough. I ain't a coward, states a man with 6 years of recorded internet history that might prove otherwise. Hey, listen, we don't need to bring my internet footprint into this, right? When it comes to this particular aspect of this particular video game, I ain't a coward. I'm a brave boy. That, please. Bro, I'm on a journey of discovery right now. There's a bunch of new things in Minecraft, a bunch of changes to old things, and I gotta try and figure them out, best of my ability.
I'm labeling my chests in Stardew. I have a lot of chests because I'm weird.
I mean, having a lot of chests means good organization usually.
Yeah. I have, hold on, let me count. I have 24 chests.
Well, okay, that might be a bit excessive. I put these in my offhand. Wow, this just keeps going down and down. I knew that was gonna happen.
Listen, I have a reason as to why I have so many chests in here. They're all specifically named. put fish? Fish. No. The names didn't save. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. Well, now I know I'm putting fishing. Oh.
Okay, you know what?
sad.
That's a horrible hole. I'll go down that one later. Like, there's too much nonsense going on down there. I don't have any food. That is a slight problem. But holy shit, like... Wow. It's a hell of a hole. It's like a whole hollow-ass mountain, essentially.
Yeah.
Back in my day,
that's a-
ravines were just little slits in the ground that you could occasionally fall into. This is...
Yeah, they've gotten bigger.
Yikes.
Arson produce.
So I want to use this keep inventory as a coward. I said what I said. I said what I said.
It is a coward move. I agree.
Which is why you use it.
Yeah. Hey, Jonathan, I play Minecraft to have fun, not be a hardcore weeb.
Okay, excuse you. What does being a hardcore weeb have anything to do with playing Minecraft?
I don't know, I just like to throw
Elaborate.
it out there. I won't. Can't make me.
If you're gonna make wild accusations, you gotta back them up with facts.
No. Sean, my system's so nice. You can just hover over the chests and it says their names.
Well, that's nice.
That's so nice. I just have to make sure I hit OK to save the name. Would you like to know what I have for my chests and why there's so many?
Am I gonna regret asking?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so, and they're also all colored.
Of course.
So I have spring seeds and spring crops, and then in a 4x4, or sorry, well, I guess a 2x2. I lie, a 2x2. I have the forageables, so we have spring, summer, fall, and winter, and then I have summer seeds and summer crops, and then fall seeds and fall crops, and then I have artisan products. I have farm stuff. I have gems and minerals. I have crafting resources. And then I have a chest for each of the different fishing. So I have spring fishing, summer fishing, the crab pot, fall fishing, and winter fishing. And then I have monster parts.
I feel like
What?
like you could really consolidate some of those.
No, mind your business.
Just
No,
you're the one
because
who
I
made it
haven't-
my
No,
business.
no. Listen, I made it a really pretty, very large square. And if I took away some, then it wouldn't be a very pretty, very large square.
Oh dear.
And then I have trash. I have miscellaneous, which is normally some of the stuff you can get from the museum. And then I have weapons. And that's all my stuff.
Well, you know, good for you, Arana. Good for you.
Thank you. I try.
What's the phrase? Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. Thank you, Jupiter. Thank you.
No.
That's some... John, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Wait, when did this become a job interview? Wait, no, I'm not ready for that kind of conversation. I don't want to think about my future right now. That's scary.
Minimally alive is where I see myself.
Yeah.
There. Oh, not everything's. Gotta pause time.
Can never tell if these crops are done or not. Fine, figure it out later.
Yeah.
Now, plop, plop, half the coal there. Drop down that. I guess I'll just store the copper ore in the chest for now because it's not important.
How dare you say it's not important?
Well, can you tell me what copper ore is used for? Because I sure as hell don't know.
Nothing.
Shoot. Okay, perfect. But yeah, let's go above and see if we can see the top of that massive cavern. See what it looks like from above.
I like your silly little farm.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
It's my very chaotic swamp farm. There's not much rhyme or reason to it right now.
It's just a little farm.
I didn't have any iron to make a bucket previously, so couldn't exactly make it my own, but oh wow. See, like, this is a lovely mountain field, and yet they insisted I build my little hut in the swamp.
They did.
So the big hole is over here, then, it seems. Next to the pigoo and the pumpkins. Yup. Nope, that's a... Yeah, that's a long way down. No, thank you. I'd rather not. But good to know that we got a few animals around here.
Animals?
So I can at least start make like a little farm, perhaps. Oh yeah, look at all these pigs. Chickens, cows, a lot. The only thing I'm missing are sheep. Okay, less scary question. Who do you see behind you? I feel like that's a more scary question. That's a much more scary question. Who's gonna just be behind me? Well, it's either a scary question or a horny question, and I'm not sure which I would be more comfortable answering, quite frankly. Well, there's lots to be said for either way. The swamp is where you belong. Harsh. Harsh. What kind of swamp hag do you think I am? Not living in some bog selling potions. Not yet, anyways.
Not yet.
Well, you never know. I was just asked where my 5-year plan, and who knows, maybe I'll be in the swamp selling potions. I'm not an expert. If that's where I end up, that's where I end up.
I need one more gold corn.
But my hope is that that's not my, my end goal.
I feel like you should be a bog witch.
And why is that?
I think it would be fun.
You think it would just be fun? Not for me, any reason in particular. You just think, yeah, that'd be a good time.
I do think it would be a good time.
Offering my strongest potions and poultices.
Sean, my farm's so pretty.
Glad to hear it.
How do I make it so I can see the whole farm?
You know, that's a question I do not know the answer to.
Whole farm. No. Don't worry, I'll press all the buttons. I don't want to do that.
The answer is Dylan. Dylan is always behind you. He's behind you right now. You say that, but ever since he snuck up onto me once during a recording, I'm making sure to lock my door. Because him showing up out of the blue nearly gave me a heart attack.
I don't have an ancient doll. I gave it to the museum. And that doesn't help me look what I'm looking for. How to see whole farm. How to see whole farm. Please and thank you. Hit a
petition to make for Sean to make a treehouse for his home. So I've gone from bog witch to tree dweller. Am I just living in my elf era at this point? Is that the thing?
Yeah. I think so.
More scary for Dylan when he sneaks up on you because you don't wear pants. Well, I'll have you know, I am currently wearing the finest trousers. They're lovely and have lots of pockets. Mostly because I just logged on to my computer right after getting off work. Remington is the heathen who always isn't wearing pants. Even when we're over sometimes. We'll tell him to. Be like, oh, hey, Rem, you have guests over. Shouldn't you put your bits away? And he'll say, fuck you, this is my house. And we just have to sit there with him all exposed. His girlfriend doesn't seem to mind too much, though. And I imagine you being a CPU of orange color, do you sorry, a CPU, a computer processing unit. Pardon. Pardon. I don't think those come in orange, if I'm honest. Okay. You play D&D, when are you ever not in your elf era? That's very kind of you, I suppose, in a way. I mean, I wouldn't say elves are my go-to player character when I play D&D, but I do have a fondness for them. Honestly, I can hear Remington say, fuck you, this is my house. I was partially joking, but I feel like he has said something of a similar vein to me in the past. So, it's not too far-fetched. He's also said much more unhinged shit to me before as well. But, that's neither here nor there. He loves saying his weird out-of-pocket nonsense. I'd hope Rem is at least wearing underwear. Well, it depends on the day. Depends on the day. Him and Winnie the Pooh have a lot in common, is all I'll say. Sean and Rem just need to do a let's chat. I mean, that is what happens whenever me and Rem stream together, really. Like, it is a lot of us having random inane bullshit conversations, usually with a little bit of gameplay here and there. As it is. But we've never done a stream where it's just chatting, unless you count, like, the tier list streams. Like, those, like when we were talking Pokemon, those definitely had an air of, whatchamacallit, words are escaping me. 6 melons, huh? Alright, I'll take 6 melons. They had an air of us having random weird conversations. Though a lot of them did revolve around how fuckable Pokemon are, which, that's not an ideal subject of conversation, in my opinion. Like, I've had better. Okay. That one's done. Okay, so when they're this color, oh shit. Okay, when they're this pale color, that means they're done. Good to know.
Yes. I sent you a picture of my farm.
Ah, lovely.
Thanks.
Hello, little slime. What's your story?
No.
Okay, you're right. These little guys can't hurt you. They're great. Ah, the melodious slapping of slimes.
Where am I from? Guess. You need to guess if if you can't tell where I'm from.
Everywhere. You are the quintessential American mutt.
Thank you.
That's nah.
I'm a special breed.
Okay. Plants. I suppose I can actually.
She's from Sean's head.
You just take up permanent residence as my little hat.
Well, this is where I sit.
Kill the slime, but why? Look at him. He's just a little guy.
He's not hurting Jonathan. He's fine.
Just a little friend.
Listen, I want you to take a guess on where I'm from, and I'll tell you if you're right or not. There is a couple places I have lived the longest, but I don't know if that contributes to how I talk.
We do a live stream on Patreon or YouTube one of these times. We don't have any plans currently, but we may do. Patreon is a bit finicky when it comes to live streams, unfortunately. They don't exactly have things super well optimized.
I have my first ever peach from my peach tree. Philly.
You think Ironic has Philly energy? Interesting.
I'm gonna tell you, I've visited Philly once, and that was when I was 12. Roughly. I say water.
What?
Water. Father, no, that's not fair. You know where I'm from. She's Canadian. Oh.
No, she's not nice enough.
What?
Far too much bullying. She is from Sean Dillon room. Oh god. Our living room is no state to house any individual.
No? I'll be fine.
Sean's transformed name would be Irish Heart. You know, you're saying this apropos of nothing, and I don't know. I need more context, my friend.
Like if you were a magical girl.
Oh, if I was a magical girl? I mean,
I guess that's what it makes me think of.
like, it does have a little bit of Captain Planet energy. Feel the smile, feel the slime. But I like the slime.
Second guess St. Louis. No, but I did visit there last year.
Minding his own business. I don't see any reason.
One person did say South Energy, which I guess I have lived in the South the longest.
Is she Tasmanian? Why? Because she's the devil?
I love him, though.
And I make a beet soup.
I don't see what Tails. Dude, you have a bed you can lay in. Don't shake your head.
What can I do with beets? Do I have mushrooms still? I think I do. Yeah.
You can make soup with them. I think. Do you have to cook them?
I tried that and it didn't take. Like look, I put them in there, hole in there, nothing.
The dialect is a bit muddled. Quick brown fox. I don't know how that's going to help you.
Sean's heart is as big as his hair is long. That's very kind, considering I have quite long hair. I think.
AJ's here.
AJ, what did I do? Let's see. Sean Joyce, the Trace Magia as Irish Heart. I don't look. I'm not saying I've seen much of gushing over magical girls, but I've seen enough. And what happens to those girls, I don't know if I want happening to me. I'm gonna be honest. Can you say quick brown fox?
I did. I
did
say quick brown fox. I did.
I didn't hear it. Don, I need you to look at my messages as soon as you can. Angry face. Okay, hold on. What's up?
Southern Midwest. Where?
Oh, you're at that part. Yeah, hey, Ooh, that's, ooh. These things happen, AJ. These things happen.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a One Piece thing. I will not go into details. But yeah, no, that does happen.
Should I be worried?
Where you are right now? No.
Well, obviously not where I'm at right now.
Like, it involves characters and places you haven't even seen yet, so,
Ah, okay. Cool. I'm glad.
Whether or not that matters in the future, well, that'll be another thing entirely, methinks.
No.
Neptunia. Oh, Hyperdimension Neptunia? Oh, I played it a little bit years and years ago. I remember absolutely nothing about it, though. Sean, you want to be stepped on by women stronger than you? You would love how Magia Bazer treats you. Or Bizer, I can never remember how it's pronounced. From what I remember of the show, I think she only cares about magical girls specifically. So me being a magical girly boy would probably not be I don't think I'd be to her tastes, quite frankly. So, she may just get bored of me and kill me. I'd be the one that she actually kills. Being the one magical boy in a series filled with magical girls, don't have much longevity there, I'm afraid.
No.
Okay. I'm so displeased. I'm sorry, AJ. Look, it's been a while since that kind of thing happened in the show, so, only a matter of time. Why did I come up here? Goddamn ADD brain.
That's a great question.
And the music has decided to pick up again for some reason.
Why not? It does that. My favorite thing is when it just goes silent and all of a sudden music.
Yeah. They've definitely added more music since I played.
They have, but mine still occasionally is just silence, even though I have it to do the least intervals.
Speaking of One Piece, I jumped off board and left behind my hopes and dreams. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. Did you get to the part where Zoro died? Oh, that's hilarious, because if that does ever happen, we're a long ways away from that being the case.
I would kill somebody, my own damn self. Somebody would be dead.
One of my favorite parts of One Piece is when Son Goku fought Ichigo. Nah, mine too. Those crossover episodes are the best.
What was it, Toriko?
Oh god, yeah. Unfortunately.
I loved Toriko.
I know you did, and I still question your sanity because of it.
I thought it was silly. It was a silly fun time. I loved it.
Look, I'm just saying it was canceled for a reason. That's all.
But yeah, well, I liked it.
I'm so upset at the moment, yeah, but to him. Well, yeah, I mean, who else would you have preferred somebody else? Because I can think of a few options that you might not have appreciated. Even more. My own issues with One Piece. The story is good, but there are some things about how it writes that irritate me to no end, and I can't read it. It's the same reason I can't continue Madoka Magic from what I've heard about what happens, mommy. Well, look, man. Not every story is gonna be for everybody, but me, oof, love me some One Piece, and I also like me some Madoka Magica. So yeah, that is the way it is.
Seen it.
So Sean, have you seen more anime characters or real life people? Like passively, probably more real life people because I've been to conventions. But if we're talking like no more people, probably still no more real life people. I'm not that bad of an antisocial person. I can be very social in a lot of situations, thank you very much. I'm gonna make 2 buckets because 2 buckets are better than 1 bucket.
Ooh, bucket.
Let's see. Deposit these. In an ideal world, I think a goal to be would be to start with a map, just so I can actually see where I am and know where I'm going. Though I suppose I could just keep track of my coordinates. Where am I? Let's see. About 1850 and minus 16. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Ironic, remember that.
No.
What kind of little hat are you supposed to be if you don't remember where I am?
I'm decorating and watching One Piece, and I hate this bitch. He's so annoying.
Okay. I'm gonna take a wild guess. Treble?
Uh-huh. No, but he is scary. I don't like him. No, he's got. He's shorter than a lot of them. Um, blonde hair with like a little horn hat.
Oh, Dellinger.
Yeah, that one.
What's wrong with Dellinger?
He's just so annoying.
I don't know. It's pretty homophobic of you.
No, he's just annoying.
Just because he wears his little high heels. I don't know, man.
I think he
Pretty
looks fabulous in
intolerant.
his high heels if he could just keep his mouth shut.
Wow, that's so intolerant, ironic. Wow. Didn't think you were coming on the stream to get canceled.
I got all the cats. I got all my cats.
You should do Gushing Over Magical Girls. Rem needs to meet the best character, Kiwi. I don't know if he would agree with you on that being the best character. Though I do have it prepped for an episode, at least a 3-episode minimum, because I mean, the amount of emails I got for that show specifically when it first aired was higher than average, let's say.
Third and final guess. Ironic is from New Orleans.
You are much too
No.
far south, I'm afraid. And considering her tastes in food, no fucking shot she'd be from New Orleans. Horse! I just made bread. Holy shit, there's a horse, but I do have a saddle.
You made bread?
I made bread.
Second and final guess, Oklahoma. No, but I have lived there.
Yeah.
Okay, are we going from like where I'm from, like where I'm born, or where I've lived the most?
Yeah. Because you've lived
'Cause
all
that's a-
over, and that's
I
what makes you a
have.
bit of a mutt.
But I've lived in some places a lot. I swear she's from California. I have lived there twice.
Gonna get me a horse. Just gotta get some good old.
Where's your dialect from? All over.
Yeah, like I said, she's a mutt.
would you like me to tell where all I've lived in the order that I've lived? Here, let me pause Cavendish.
You're pausing him.
I'm pausing him so I can hear what I'm saying.
Wait, that's beat. Shit. That's fine.
The only thing that ironic isn't is Midwestern. Sure, go for it. Okay, here's everywhere that I've lived from from when I was born to now, in the exact order: Virginia, and then California, Indiana, Wisconsin, back to California, back to Virginia, Florida, Tennessee, Oklahoma, back to Tennessee. I've lived a lot of places. I've maybe picked up a few things here and there, but nobody
Hell yeah.
can generally guess where I'm from, which is really funny to me.
I've got a horse.
How long were you in Wisconsin? I want to say like a year or two. You okay, Snatch?
Okay. Sha. Was that not?
But my mom is from Wisconsin, so I probably pick up some of my stuff from.
How do fence?
I don't know how to fence.
Ah, that's how.
Tails, you okay?
Okay. Ah, man, I can't wait to come up with a great name for this horse. And by that, I mean I'm probably going to ask and someone else is going to have a good name. Or there'll be a vote on what to name the horse. You know, that'll just be the nature of it. I have no...
Pronunciation of Wisconsin is the most Wisconsin you are. If I want to have fun with it, I say Wisconsin. But so does my mom. So. Name the horse Judy Hops is a highlighted message.
Yeah, not gonna do that. Absolutely not.
What color is he?
He's a big black horse.
Let me look at him. He's beautiful. Oh, who can we name him after?
There for right now. Be number 1 and some more wood so I can actually have a gate there. Have an axe? I do. Name him Remington, a funny name for when you ride it. Look, see, that's the thing, is I'm going to be riding this horse a lot, and I do not need those particular connotations applied to it. You know?
Yeah.
Name the horse Kirito. See, that's a more amusing name considering the coloration, but we'll think about it. Horse names Sausage. Okay, see, now that's a different kind of problem. Like, there's an implication there that ain't exactly great for the horse's well-being. Also, he doesn't really give Sausage energy. On ADHD vibe check, does your dialect ever accidentally change if the other person has an especially strong accent? Not if the other person, unless it's somebody putting on an accent. But if I happen to be consuming a specific type of media for an extended period of time, like if I listen to like a podcast or a show with a bunch of British people, some occasionally words I say will just be pronounced in the British way. Or the Canadian way is another thing. So it doesn't happen usually while I'm actively talking to other people, but if I'm consuming a lot of media, the amount of times I've said sorry instead of sorry, as it were, uh, it's countless, quite frankly. I'll head out now. Pop back in whenever. Well, thanks for stopping by, friend. It's always nice to see you. Used to have a horse named Twiggy and a mule named Freckles. Good combination of names.
That's a good combo.
Ironic you have Nitro play the soundboard from the AOC Discord for sausage. Absolutely not. Absolutely.
I don't know how, so... I also have soundboard turned off.
Name the horse Paint. Not a bad idea.
No.
Oh, look. Some donkeys.
Donkeys.
There we go. I've befriended one of the donkeys.
I guess Cavendish can talk again. God Usopp!
Yes. More hats, huh?
More hats.
There you go. Now we've
Do
got
I have another hat?
Nope. You get
And
gloves.
mittens?
Yep.
Mittens.
We got the full penguin set right now.
Yes.
Penguin it up. Oh, hey, look, a bunch more horses. Neat.
Nice.
Bucket of milk. Why not? What's next on the docket? Name the horse Uma Musume. I am not naming the horse Horse Daughter. That's again a different vibe entirely. Only it was Christmas Good Friday. Could call you Ginger Mary. Well, hey. Like, hasn't stopped people from calling me things in the past, I'll tell you that much. Finally finished my chem homework. I swear if I have to do another titration, I'm gonna blow a gasket. Well, bad news for you. If you're still in chemistry, there's gonna be a lot of titration. Words are hard. In the future. Oh, I also have horse armor. Lovely.
Nice.
There you go. Lovely. A fine steed indeed.
I can put stone on the docks.
Oh.
Beautiful. Somebody said to name it Stanley.
Well, I'm going now. Try not to die in Minecraft, Sean. Well, thanks for stopping by. I will do my damnedest. So far, I've only died once. Or was it twice? No, it was only once. It was only once. Pretty sure, I think. I can't remember. My brain don't work too well. Right. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna actually make a proper little farm, I think. I think that's a good thing. Yeah? I'll still have my little chaos farms here and there, but I think actually having a proper little well-maintained looking farm is probably for the best. Let's just flatten this area out a touch. Oop, new shovel. I also need wheat to deal with the bucket situation. Now let's see if I remember how to do this. I'm sure it was like this. It's sugar, don't I?
Stupid rock messing up my pathway.
Let's see, I think it was this, 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 and this? Or is it 3 sugar? Might be 3 sugar. Because I vaguely remember it. Pretty sure.
I can't match up the pathways in Stardew, and this irritates me.
No.
That's horrendous.
Okay. I'll bite. What is it? Oh, it's... Whoa, it's 3 buckets. Wow, that's... Okay. Well, excuse me. Apparently it's 3 full buckets of milk. Yeah, I don't got time for that. That's a problem for the future. I thought I'd be cute, make
Problem
a little
for
cake.
future Jonathan.
But no, the game's like, no, you need 3 full buckets of milk. Cake. Stanley, Dylan, all potential options. Every game Sean does, he wants to be a simple farmer. Hey, look, I can't help it if a little bit of farming here and there is cathartic to me. You know?
I mean, farming is nice.
Hotbar. Make me a shovel.
I'm out of blocks.
Perfect. Okay. No reason I can't use like some of the already laid out waterways, right? So with that in mind, these.
Somebody just called Sabo a kitten.
Farming's based. Whatever happened to that potion game? Well, I just haven't had an itch to play it, though I'm not against going back to playing that at some point because it was quite good.
Potions?
Yeah, my lovely little potion game that lets me be the best lesbian I can be. Perfect. Lovely little start to a farm. Yes, that'll do. Now. here. Do one of these numbers. Yes, yes, it's all coming together. Perfect. Actually have seeds on hand. I have wonderful. Wheat for days.
Wheat.
Sean wants to be a simple farmer so he can plow all day and waste his seed. Okay, listen here. First of all, it's not wasting. You know? I'm having a nice lovely farm for the future. Okay. Or I think that'll do for now. Some more
Melon.
lovely melon. Judy Hopps was a farmer. You know, I can't argue with that part. And a cop. Yeah, see, that's the more concerning one. Need to tune out for a bit. Well, hey, stay safe, all right? Safety is far more important than actively paying attention to some schmuck on the internet. that is something you can definitely quote me on. Because I feel like that should be the most common of sense. Yep. Perfect. Nice. Now I should do similar on the opposite side to make it nice and even. That real quick. Where'd my shovel go? Optimal farm design, 9x9 square certain then place a single source block. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. But when have I ever done anything super optimally? I'm mostly going for a little bit of aesthetics here. Like, if this ends up being like the main permanent house, then maybe I'll go for a bit more optimization. But for right now, I just kind of like making it look a little nice, you know? That's goal number 1 right now.
Mm-hmm.
And since I'm kind of in a boggy situation, having a lot of extra water, you know, kind of makes it like a rice field type of situation, you know? I'm mostly doing this to just scratch my little itch that is my farmer brain. And if it bothers people, all the more reason to do it. There we go. Utah seems safe. Depends on what you mean by safe, right? All states are gonna have their areas that are less than ideal to be in. Utah's no exception. Are there a lot of safe, cushy neighborhoods here? Oh yeah, 100%. But are there also a lot of less than savory locations with lots of gang activity? Also true. Not to mention that a lot of the danger comes from, well, not necessarily your typical threats, just like never underestimate how dangerous a place can be. That's all I'm gonna say. Every place has their own bad part of town.
Sorry, I'm laughing because there's a spot in the wizard's basement I can kind of just phase into the darkness. By Cruel World. I
Give that
think
back.
because my mods, I can't do the thingy I'm supposed to. Which
I
is
don't remember if
fine.
this works that way, but if it does, great. It doesn't,
Oh
it's
well.
fine. It's fine. Alright, might as well keep growing beetroots, because I have the seeds. And the rest fill out with... I'm one seed short. Can I get a seed from this grass, please? These.
No.
It's one more. Thank you. Fantastic. uh, Unfortunately, I'm not inviting other people to play with me right now. One, this is a single-player world, and two, I'm just not one to invite people to play the game with me, you know? And if I do, it's usually people that I'm closer to, but, you know, doesn't hurt to ask. Would you consider the Mormons a gang? Well, see, now that's a very curious bit of topic of history that we discussed on Wednesday, actually, because there is a history of a Mormon mafia, right? They're kind of the reason that Vegas was founded in the first place. Now, whether or not that exists to this day, I could not say, but it definitely was a thing that happened in the past. There you go. See, look, doesn't that look like a nice, lovely little 4-lane bit of swamp farm? I'm quite pleased with it.
Yeah. Very nice. Also, Allfather, I'm running mods, so good luck if you try to enter my farm. It will not let you in.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't have any houses left, so.
When he says closer to, he means whoever sits on his head. I mean, yeah, more often than not. I'm more likely to play a game with Ironic than I am with, you know, random individuals on the internet.
Me. Same.
Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Now that I've done that, I suppose next thing on the docket, maybe actually corralling some of these animals. Yeah?
You need leads.
Well, I'm gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way because, one, I don't know if you can make those, or if you can, I don't know how. And
I don't think you can.
right, so like that's the kind of thing that you have to find. So like my two things I can do right now, I can corral animals back. I can and do like a bit of exploration. So I suppose three things: exploring, corralling, and mining.
Right?
So what I could do, in all honesty, it make more sense to just get a bit of food and then start exploring the mines a bit more, finding more resources. Because eventually, maybe I'll get to the point where I actually, you know, complete the game. You know, fight the big scary dragon and whatnot. Because that is a thing to do. Shit. And since people seems to want me to keep playing it, I might as well, right? Gotta establish goals, which is a little hard for my little brain to do from time to time, but I think I can manage it. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go in the hole. We're going in the hole, and we're gonna do some digging. Right. Make an iron sword as well. Got a piece of bread, a bunch of watermelon. Should be good now. Yeah? I think so. Can't think of anything else. I need a particular. Store the wood.
Rude.
I think that's probably fine. Yeah, okay. Fantastic. Let's go then. Doesn't everything fun start with random individuals on the internet? Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
No.
It vastly depends on the context. Context is everything. Alright. Torches, that's what I'm missing.
Torches.
Just that, and there we go. Now I can proceed to light my way. I do like how there's just a straight up underground lake here as well. That's really neat.
Yeah. Glow squid.
Got the dumbest mod I've ever seen for Stardew. A mod so stupid you can't talk about it in public. Oh god. Okay. You know what? Context clues alone, I can make some guesses, and you know, I think it's only a matter of time. I think there's a pretty popular trend of making that particular type of mod. You know what? Hey, if it makes people happy, then hell yeah.
I have 71 mods.
Probably not the one Allfather's talking about, though, if I had to guess.
No. Probably not. Mine just makes things pretty.
Come here. Don't know what value your ink sacks are, but I am definitely going to take them.
They make signs glow.
Oh, that's neat. Oh. Maybe we'll find more fun secrets in this massive fucking cavern.
Maybe. I can have a small pop-out window of One Piece.
Oh, good for you.
So I just have the little tiny window underneath your stream.
Glad to see that you can multitask well.
Thank you. It helps that it's in English and I don't have to read it.
Sean, that hole looks really small. You sure you can fit? You know, with enough perseverance, should be possible. Okay. Fascinating. All right.
Where are you going?
You know, I've been asking myself that for several years at this point, and I've yet to have a satisfactory answer.
Yeah, me too. Sean, I'm getting my toes done tomorrow.
What are you having done to them?
Pedicure.
Okay. See,
A fancy
that's
pedicure.
better because I thought you might have said something crazy like I don't know, getting them broken.
No, pedicure. I don't know what color to go with though.
Ah, chartreuse.
Absolutely not.
Get a little bit of that gangrene look.
No. I have had Zoro hair color green before. Yeah.
There we go. It just keeps going, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I try to go up first, you think?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. Just keep going down. Do you need to go back up?
Not necessarily, but I mean, like, if there's more to explore and more resources to get.
I think you'll find the best going down though. I don't like these two weirdos with Luffy.
God, Jeet and, crap, what's the other guy's name? But I know,
I don't know.
I know you're talking about the bounty hunter pair.
Yeah.
Abdullah, maybe? I can't remember.
And poor Law still just handcuffed.
Yeah.
I love this man.
You like him tied up, do you?
Yeah.
I see.
He just looks so grumpy. I love him.
Ah! Baby zombie! Baby zombie!
Kill it. You gotta hydrate. You gotta stretch.
Gotta do
And you
all
gotta
of the above.
posture check.
I also gotta eat some lovely melon, so I'm gonna drink while I do that.
There's a lava fall over there. What's his name again? What's whose name again?
What? Like, yeah, no, you gotta be more specific there. I mean, like,
The,
my name is
the
Sean.
character.
Nice to meet you. I run a podcast.
You talking about the character I was just talking about? My husband? I could give you his full government name right now. The guy you're talking about? Yeah, Trafalgar D. Waterlaw.
Yep.
My husband.
Yep.
I love him
Have
so
you
much.
seen the cherry blossom biome yet? I have not. Is there a cherry blossom biome?
There is. I hunted for it forever.
That's super neat.
No thanks to what?
Probably to law.
What? That's my husband right there. I mean, so is Zoro.
It's a lot of husbands.
I do have a lot of husbands. What's wrong with Law? I love him. I have his tattoo.
Yes, you do. Which you got
Yes,
before
I
fucking
do.
meeting him.
Yeah.
This is what we call red flag behavior, folks. Gushing over Trafalgar D. Waterlaw. Yeah.
I love him. He's so silly. Nothing is wrong with liking him. I love him. He's my boy.
What is Rem seeing next week? Want to match our patron names? You know, it's hard to say. Hard to say. No leaks from me. That's what you're hoping for.
There are worse people in One Piece to love.
There are much worse people in One Piece to love. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah.
Yeah.
The worst thing Law has done is, ripped
Sanji
out.
and Sabo! Don't say that. AJ loves those boys.
She loves her blonde boys. Oh god.
Oh no.
And I myself am actually a Sanji fan as well. Like 90% of the time. It's that 10% that's super rough. And being a Sanji fan, you know that 10% is a thing, and you gotta deal with it. But the other 90%, pretty fucking solid. He's just a lad. He's just a lad who wants to be good to people, but is unfortunately a little too attached to women.
But women are nice.
Women are nice.
He's gotten a bit better about it.
Oh, I'd say so.
Yeah.
Look, his roughest point was like just after the time skip. Since then, he's been doing a lot better.
He's been doing a lot better, I will agree. And Zoro, for some reason, in a suit, looks so much smaller than he should, and it's really funny to me.
Yeah, considering he has the biggest breast size of the crew.
I know! He's got the big ass titties, and they're just gone. Usopp, Usopp is at the bottom of my list. I hate to say it.
So mean to him.
I know. I have standards.
Oh,
They're not high standards, but they're there.
Sheesh. All my homies like Usopp. Except for Dylan, apparently.
Favorite ones. Well, okay, the characters I have the most merch for. I'm sorry, did one of my... I think one of my figures fell. Did one of my Ace figures fall? He did! Buddy, back up.
Look, I'm just saying, Usopp has some of the best character moments in this series, and a lot of people give him a lot of shit because he is very much a normal dude in a very shonen anime situation. You should know only Rem gives us links. Yeah, exactly. Unlike Rem, I stay true to myself. Rem will leak everything whenever he gets an opportunity because he's like, ooh, a secret. I have to share it. Like the little gossip that he is. Oh, hello, Mr. Enderman. You don't bother me, I won't bother you. I also realize I am hella lost.
Sorry, I was going to count my figures, and then I noticed that my very tall Ace was had fallen sideways. And I went to just pick him up to move him back to the upright position. And this motherfucker just fell apart.
That's unfortunate.
Like split in half. It was really funny.
Well, I honor him by showing him DBZ. I do have plans to do a Dragon Ball episode in the future. Just not quite yet. I've bumped it up in like my list because of obvious reasons. But just not quite ready to do an episode on it yet.
Where's my glue?
Never seen the second One Piece, but I know Usopp is Pinocchio. Yeah, in a lot of ways. He is very Pinocchio coded. Likes to tell stories. Wants to be a brave warrior of the sea. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
I need more shit.
Ace, where does your fire part go?
Did you try right up your arse? Like a good place for it to go to me.
Don't be rude.
Oh, so I'm not allowed to be rude.
No.
Oh my god, I am in a catacomb of mischief
I'm
and
sorry.
shame.
Say that word again.
Catacomb, either way. It can be pronounced either way, I'm pretty sure.
Sure. Okay, Ace, stay together, please.
Hey, diamond! Minecraft diamonds. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Only one, though. Not as lucky as it could have been. Guess that means I'm at diamond level, right? Minus 34?
Knife?
So.
Maybe. Take knife. Take knife. Ace? No, his fire. He did not want
Oh.
the
That's bad.
bad. What are you doing?
Just a naughty little creeper fella.
Alright, Ace. Very carefully go back to where you were. Stay. Okay, so back to what I was originally before I noticed that my boyfriend.
Yes.
Okay. So, characters I have most stuff of. Number one being Law. And
Got a lot of
then
law.
I do. It's a corner and half of a shelf on my desk. Number two, Zorro. Number three, tied with four because I make sure they have the same number, would be Luffy and Ace.
You don't want the brothers to be separate?
No. And then I have miscellaneous items of I have a little kid cat. I have Smoker, Katakuri, Shanks, Sabo, Lucci. What's the god's name? What's his name?
Enel. Or Enaru.
That one. Crocodile, Chopper, and Sanji. So all of those are just little cat figures. Oh, and a little Doflamingo. But I also have dissectable figures of Doflamingo, Mihawk, and Buggy.
Where do you stand on Doflamingo? Do you hate him as much as AJ does?
No.
Yeah, why does that not surprise me?
I still hate him, but I mean, he could kill me.
I would call that a bad thing.
No.
Oh, shit! Diamonds! Hello!
Nice.
This is why you gotta look up. Gamer I am. Hell yeah. The gamer I am is also hella lost right now.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Jonathan, did I ever show you my little pirates, my heart pirates cup?
You probably have, yeah.
It's so cute. I love it.
God, I was so tempted to make a joke about Beppo biting the dust, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
No.
Because I don't want to accidentally will it into existence.
Don't. That would be terrible.
I don't think Oda would do it, but I don't know. He's been a lot more lethal lately. You can't take too many risks in this kind of situation.
That's right. That's right. He might hear you.
As we all know, Oda tunes into my stream regularly.
Yeah.
Big fan of the podcast, where we've only covered one of his properties, and that was his one shot. Ooh, more diamonds. Fuck yes.
Nice. See, I told you going down was the best. No flamingo. Sorry. The flamingo's here.
Yeah, he does that. Catacomb. Yes.
I still hate his fashion sense, but like, I want to bite him.
You know, I don't know if that'll be good for your health in the long run.
Probably not.
There we go.
What's the way he walks? Is it just because he's so tall
I mean,
that he walks stupid?
he's got legs for days. He's 10 feet
Yeah,
tall and he's got legs for days.
He could never be on the cover of Vogue.
Wow, way to crush a man's dreams.
Have you
AOCC
seen
figures
how
are
he
plushes as well.
dresses?
God.
I should get plushies. That'd be cute.
I don't know if plushies of us would be a good idea. I don't think we could be very easily turned into a marketable plush, you know?
I mean, you could. He's threatening my husband, Jonathan.
I mean, yeah, he does that. Do you have a favorite animation plushes? I can't decide between. The most Moe plush in history. No, Saki, Ellen. I don't have a specific plush that I'm super attached to that I can think of, because I don't really have many like anime plushes, unless you count Pokemon. I've got a good handful of those.
I have Law.
Of course, you have Law.
Okay, but listen, I have two. I have one that I had to get because he just looked so fucking ugly that it was cute. So I got that one. And then I got one that somebody else made, and I got him his own special little sweater to go with him. So he's so cute, and he's just on top of my desk.
I'm starting to think you might have a bit of a problem, friend.
I do. I know I do. It's fine.
Let's see. There we go.
Okay, listen, all my other plushies that I have are all Squishmallows. But I use them for pillows, so...
Get real pillows, damn it.
No, they're comfy.
Hey, more diamonds. Look, I don't
You're
want to
winning,
say I'm a
Jonathan.
professional Minecrafter, but I'm pretty fucking good at this game. No?
Yes.
Now, I have 9 diamonds to my name. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Now be careful.
Yeah, the downside is I don't know where the fuck I am.
Well, that's where you just start staircasing up.
Yeah, that is 100% my plan. So, with my 9 diamonds in hand, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Time to go on a journey.
Lucy, do you not know how to open the door?
Challenge accepted. Time to design a plush.
I mean, you could just make plushes of like the little VTubers.
Yeah, like what little cat boy me, little shark boy,
Yes!
Rem and a little bird boy Dylan.
Yes, those would be so cute.
Yeah, like if we had like a marketable mascot, it would make more sense. But we don't got no one of those. We don't have a chopper of our own.
I'll be Chubb. Me.
I mean this in the kindest way possible.
What?
I don't think you have the brains to be Chopper.
How rude.
Do you think you could be a doctor, Ironic?
No, but he didn't go to doctor school.
He got taught one-on-one by one of the best doctors in the set.
By a doctor, okay?
Yeah.
But he didn't go to doctor school. Get his doctor degree, Jonathan.
I mean, I don't know how many medical schools there are in the One Piece setting, but I feel like
None. They all probably teach themselves.
yeah, I feel like based on the setting alone, it's very much the medieval style of doctors teach other doctors.
Well, I could do that.
Okay, I think you're missing the point. What the shit? Oh, this is unfortunate. That, the mine shaft. No thank you, sir. I do not want to deal with you at this time. I'm gonna keep building up, and then I'll come down. Must secure my prize first. That is nearly tragic.
Oh,
That was gonna be a bad day for me.
that would have been death.
Would have been a very bad day for me. Okay. Well, now that I know that that exists, let's see, put 2 right there, and then I guess I'll start digging this way instead. Sheesh, digging down is dangerous, digging up is dangerous. "17-foot tall cardboard cutout of Jojo Rem." God. Ironic, have you seen the guy who makes the giant cutouts of VTubers?
No.
Yeah, there's this guy who has what I can only assume a combination of too much money and too much time. But he will, a lot of times when, oh shit, don't have pickaxe. A lot of times when new outfits for VTubers come out, or if he likes one in particular, he will go to the massive effort of making cardboard cutouts that are taller than buildings.
Oh.
And it's insanely impressive and also a little concerning.
That is concerning.
Yeah, and I think he
That's
also
okay.
has like a whole room dedicated to the idol girl from Danganronpa as well. So, like, as far as weebs go, pretty advanced. Pretty advanced.
Mm-hmm.
Sean say booty, you coward. What context did I miss saying booty in?
I don't know.
I what did I miss? Sean, what's your favorite anime podcast that isn't anime out of context? Don't really listen to many anime podcasts, weirdly. You think I'd listen to lots of them, considering what I do. But I don't. I mean, I listen to our buddy Shonen Flop, but from time to time, but they are, you know, a manga podcast, so I don't know if that quite counts. Oh, fucking hell. Ravel. Ravel again. I've watched Trash Chase a good handful of times, but they're not really a proper anime podcast either. They're kind of you know, do cool things podcast and occasionally talk about anime, which hey, I'm here for. Yeah, no, I don't really consume many straight up anime podcasts on my end. Probably should, honestly. You know, try to look for more potential collabs in the future, that kind of thing. But yeah, it's not one of my go-to forms of podcast listening, believe it or not. Don plays Terraria when. Hey, I mean, don't tempt me. I love Terraria. A lot of my friends don't seem to, though.
I like Starbound.
Starbound is also very good.
It's very good.
One day I'll finish it. Why did I
Never
get friends to play with me?
Jonathan, you just have to ask.
Yeah, but every time we do, we never get to the point of finishing.
Because we gotta play more. Who's this blue-haired tall man with? Does that help you any at all with what character I'm talking about?
Blue Gilly?
Maybe
Got
he's
super,
wearing
super
like a
long legs.
Hawaiian. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
wearing like a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, he was in the Coliseum fights.
Yeah, what is his power again?
Long, long legs. He kick real good.
He kick real good.
Not Sanji good, mind, but well enough.
I love that for him.
Oop, shit. Well, I found the exit. Unfortunately, it needs some water. So...
I love Luffy for making his own shortcut. Me too, buddy.
I mean, Luffy is as straightforward as they come, I think. Alright. Oh, I am just straight up in the ocean.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh, wait, there's trees in the distance. Go to the trees.
Oh, yep, that's probably my swamp, isn't it?
Maybe.
Okay, in that case... I just need to make a marker of some description here. So I know if I want to get back to that particular section, I can. It's actually insane that bringing a boat was a good bit of forethought in my book. Perfect. Okay, well, shit. Is there an animal you'd associate yourself with if you weren't forever branded as a cat? That is a good question. Yeah, because the cat thing was, complete accident.
It was for a goof on my streams, and then it just became a reality.
A reality that you breathed into existence, ironic.
Yeah, well, then everybody else had to be animals too, and I was like, give me animals that they would be.
I would say, like, if I had to pick one that I think is a good association for me, a lot of people have called me a dog in the past, for better and for worse, Hey, there's my home. Fantastic. Wow, I went pretty far, all things. I think it'd be neat to be an owl, personally. I'd like being an owl.
An owl.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's already a bird boy on your
I know
team.
that. I know there's already a bird boy on my my thing, right? And I mean, Dylan is a crow through and through, right? But like, that they were just asking me generally speaking. Well, so owl would be cool. Not if not a bird. Let's see. Let's just do broad animal groups, shall we? A bird. I think I'd like to be
Yeah.
an owl. Uh,
Mhm.
if I was a mammal that's not a cat, probably safe bet it would be a dog. Not a dog, a weasel of some kind, I think.
Ooh, weasel.
Reptile wise, probably be a little lizard of some kind, I think. Be a little lizard boy.
Those pants.
Are you laughing at Bartolomeo again?
His pants, he's flying in the air and his pants are just around his ankles.
I mean, he does that. Let's see.
I love him so much.
Yeah, I think those are probably good. Or maybe a frog. Would I be a frog? I could be a frog.
You could be a frog.
I'd be a good little frog, I think.
Yeah.
I love frogs. They're so cute.
Frogs are very good.
Let's see.
Loose, you can leave.
Are there any movies coming out that you're excited for? See, I'm not keeping up with any movies super
Me
much.
neither.
I can't think. I know there's a few movies that came out recently that I wouldn't mind seeing, right? But like, I just haven't been keeping out with what new movies are coming. Like, cause I'm not excited for like any of the Marvel flicks. I like horror stuff, but a lot of the horror stuff that comes out isn't the best. Yeah, no, I'm having a hard time thinking of any movies that I'd be super interested in seeing right now. Yeah, no, can't think of any. Good to see the old classic make pillar art from out your hole surrounded with torches hasn't died out. I mean, yeah, that's like the best way to get things, unless there's a new method I don't know about. Let's see. Sean, a little bacteria boy. I don't know about that. I don't know. I wonder if there is a bacteria VTuber out there. That'd be interesting to see, I think.
Maybe.
Little microbe VTuber. Thing called King of Thorn. I have not heard of it, no. Post-apocalyptic stuff is quite fun, though.
Why did Doflamingo cut his hair? It's an honest question.
Look, man.
On why he would do that to himself.
Well,
He looked so good.
well, Doflamingo hasn't always made the best decisions, you know?
Clearly. Pink and orange.
But hey.
Disgusting.
Jesus. What'd he ever do to you?
Have terrible fashion sense. That's what.
Didn't realize that was a crime.
It is. Should be.
The upcoming anime you're excited for. See, now that's a question I can answer. Well, I am so excited and so fucking curious to see what's gonna happen when Dadandan comes out, or excuse me, Dandadan, Dandadon, Dandadandan, dee da dee do do, dee da dee do. I always get it mixed up. The Danda, Dandadan, Dandadan. It's the one with the aliens, the ghosts, and the really crude, silly gag humor. I want to see that, and I want it to be an amazing anime adaptation because the manga is just buck wild from what I remember. Sean, what's your Homestuck class spec? I do not know. I may have dated someone who was heavily into Homestuck in the past, but I purposefully made sure I didn't learn a damn thing about it. For my sanity alone. Watch the trailer for The Wild Robot. I'll give it a look when I get some time. Grow, my melons, grow.
Sometimes when they draw Doflamingo small, I want to whack him like a fly.
Remember the Zom 100 episode talking about post-lock or as escapism? Mass call out. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It is a form of escapism, truly. A dark form of escapism, but a form of escapism. Alright. I think it's time to make myself a lovely old diamond pickaxe. Oh. Fantastic. Alright.
This child is so annoying.
I feel like you're being unfair to poor Dellinger.
He's so annoying.
He's just a weird little fish boy.
Okay, but also he's wearing like 3 different colors and they don't go together.
Okay, I mean, his whole crew is all about that.
It's terrible fashion sense. They need to be in jail just for that.
Oh my goodness. Not like all the crimes, the murders, the thieving, just the fashion sense.
Mainly the fashion sense.
Mainly.
It's just bad.
You know what? Speaking of the Warlords, what are your opinions on Augur, the Sniper on Blackbeard's team? As somebody
Who
who's
is
fully,
that?
he's the guy with the monocle and shoots things from very far away.
I don't know. Doesn't ring a bell.
God, your ability to remember characters is impressive. Ironic.
I remember ones I want to remember.
Well, you'll have to remember him eventually, considering he's going to be a part of the main antagonist team.
Eventually, but I don't have to know him right this second.
It's that boy.
Thank you for sending me a picture. Oh. Gotcha.
I think, especially because of recent events in the manga, he has one of the most hardcore lines in the series, actually, which is impressive, coming from him. He has a cool Devil Fruit power, and I cannot wait to watch him and Usopp fight, because if they don't, I'm going to be very sad.
Can I tell you something that I found really funny?
What's that?
Zoro calling Pika a soprano man.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you've heard
I
his
was
voice.
like, yes, bring back my Zoro quips, please.
Let Zoro
They're
be
so
silly.
funny. Let him be silly. He can be strong all he wants, but let him be silly. Bartholomew, Kuma, what?
Sean, are you having a seizure? No, I'm not. Not anymore.
He's fine. Don't worry, I'm monitoring.
Okay, I need to actually look it up and actually see what the actual proper spelling pronunciation is. Is it Dan? And
I have no idea what you're talking about, so I can't help you.
Yes, Don. That's it. That's what it is. Dan. That's what it is. Yeah. I mostly just want to see how buck wild the animation gets for that one. That's one of the things that I'm keeping an eye out for. More Dungeon Meshi. I'm always happy to get more of that. Recently got the full second core announced, which I'm always here for. Let's see. What other anime are there out there that I'm looking for? I mean, season 3 of ReZero I'm looking forward to quite immensely.
Am I caught up on that one?
Oh, what the shit? You know, I can't remember if you are. What's the last thing you remember happening?
It's snow.
Okay. Do you remember rabbits?
Yes.
Okay. Did you have a lovely scene with Beatrice, a little blonde drill hair girl? And like sad scene? Does that ring any bells?
Maybe.
Did you watch the demise of all the rabbits by chance?
I think so.
My goodness. Because I know I've watched it with AJ as well, but I haven't finished it with AJ, so I can't remember if I finished it with you or not. It's possible, but
I think we did. I think we finished it.
I mean, there's a good chance of it. Let's see. Will you show Rem case closed for Kingdom? At some point, probably. Case closed is a bit rough because, you know, it is... What everybody says about One Piece for being too long is how I feel about... you know, Detective Conan, Case Closed, whatever you want to call it. Just because, my god, is it long, and my god, does it drag. But who knows, maybe I'll show him a handful of good episodes from it, or maybe just the first 5 and see what he has to say, and then afterwards I tell him exactly how long the show is, and then he says, wow, that's really fucking dumb, because that's probably what he's gonna say. Also, I don't know if he'd like it, because it does have some strong Sherlock energy from time to time, and there's one thing my boy hates more than anime. It's Sherlock. Oh, and of course, Laid Back Camp Season 3. Love me some Yuru Camp. Lots of good things coming. Pipeline. The one with aliens, ghost, or yeah, gamer. That's just Homestuck. Is Dan just Homestuck? Nah, it's different in a lot of ways, from what I can recall. Granted, again, my knowledge of Homestuck is minimal. It is the bare fucking minimum. The most involved I've ever been with it was I did a cosplay because my girlfriend at the time wanted me to. Thankfully, it wasn't the full gray out troll makeup, because I would have probably just straight up refused to do that. But the overall, but I did do one cosplay of it. Never again. For what I feel like are obvious reasons. When is Neo Yokio? Oh god. See, I need that for a rainy day when I want Rem to suffer a little bit, you know? Like, and also I don't want to watch it again. That's the other thing. I don't want to rewatch it to refresh my memory of it. I really don't. It is so bad. It's so awful. And not in like a great way. In a way that just makes me sad. Okay. I've ran around doing nothing for a hot second. Now that my ADD brain is fully fired up. What should be next on my docket? I've got 6 diamonds to my name. I've got a lovely, lovely pickaxe. What else is there? I mean, I could just keep exploring underground in a different direction.
Yeah, you could do that.
But what else can you do with diamonds aside from tools and arms? Is there
An enchanting table.
enchanting table? That is a thing you can do,
Mhm.
isn't it? But I need obsidian for that, don't I?
Yeah.
Obsidian and books. I mean, I probably have enough to make some paper. Let's see. Let's see, how much paper can I make? Decent amount, actually, as it turns out. Hey, collect a shit ton of iron underground. Was my inventory full and I just didn't pick it up? My god, if that's what happened, I'm gonna be very sad with
Is it in
myself.
your other chest?
No, don't. Oh no, it's in here. Thank God. I put it in the furnace like a smart boy.
Oh, good.
Good, good. Okay. Now that 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 that. There we go. A lovely little map. Is it just me, or does it seem a bit like tighter? I thought maps covered a bigger area, or am I just misremembering?
What?
Were maps always like one chunk in size?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Well, still, that's neat. My god, is it long and my god, does it drag? Sean Rollins, phrasing connoisseur. You know, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Also, Sean, I don't know if your pumpkins and melons will grow on tilled land. I suppose that's a fair point. I mean, some of them grew.
They'll just kind of break the one that the tilled one that they land on.
Hmm. And I could also help it along, I suppose.
You just break it.
What?
Sean, it'll just break itself. You don't need to mess with it. It'll just fix itself if they spawn there.
What is Neo Yokio? Okay, alright. Well, to put it simply, it's a Netflix original anime. Put it more complexly, it's a Netflix original anime starring Jaden Smith. And if that's not enough of a deterrent, then I don't know what is. Want Rem to suffer type Isekai on Mal and show him a random one. You see, I could do that, but I like my suffering to have a bit more finesse to it, a bit more flavor. And I think just a random isekai ain't gonna do it for him. Like, there has to be something unique about the isekai, like uniquely bad, to really throw him off. Right? That's the reason SAO is so we've done so many episodes on it, because there's a lot of uniquely bad things about it, and yet a lot of people still really heavily enjoy it. So there's lots to talk about and lots to break down. I should get some more dirt meats. Oh. Oof. Yo-Yo-Kyo is so good, though. Ooh. Heavy disagree on that there, bud. If you like it, awesome. Good for you. Glad you enjoy it. Not for me. Not for me. 'Tis not my cuppa. Sure. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Ren believes being an isekai is itself uniquely bad. Yeah, he does kind of have that taste. I'm of the opinion that isekai by itself isn't bad. Problem is it's so heavily saturated with bad, lazy cash grab anime that it's hard for my argument to hold much water. But hey, the most recent isekai we covered, that wasn't ReZero, Remington actually said was good and enjoyed for what it was. So, you know, anything's possible. Hey. What time is it for me? Ah, man, it is about 9:30. I live in Mountain Time. Which means that I am, well, in the mountains. That is kind of all it means. There's not really much profound nature to it. It just kind of is what it is, you know? Keep lurking. Hey, lurk all you like, far. We're more than happy to have people just to hang out. If listening to my dulcet, nerdy tones makes you happy on this Friday evening, then I'm happy to provide. A loom. Interesting. Candles. Okay. Know about fireworks. Curious.
What?
Just some of the things that can be made. Just not familiar with a lot of them.
What?
Like a loom.
A loom?
Yeah. Apparently a loom is a thing. Don't know what it is, but I'm gonna make one real quick. Find out. I mean, I know what a loom is, right? I just don't know what it is in the context of Minecraft. Don't suddenly be like, hey, this idiot doesn't know what a loom is. I do. I just don't know what it means in the context of this game. Let's put it aside for now. Maybe to dye fabric? Clothing? Yeah, I don't know. Something of that nature, probably. You know, I should probably just look through and see what recipes I can make. I mean, I have a whole list right here. Spyglass. Hey! There's a use for copper! Holy shit! And I happen to have an amethyst shard. Holy shit, I should make this immediately. Let's see.
Drink. I
Genuine
don't know what
question.
a loom does.
Thank you for answering my questioning so much later.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Genuine question, what does ADHD tag mean in stream? I know what it is, but not what the meaning is in stream. It's just essentially giving people a heads up that I am a very ADHD person, which, might not be the kind of stream experience people want. I get distracted easily. I don't always pay attention to chat as closely as I should. I'm just giving people like the heads up that the experience they're getting into is one where the host of this particular stream will be doing one thing and may just wander around in circles in Minecraft for a hot minute without doing anything and just maybe talking.
Me.
I'm just informing people. Plus, it also helps explain why I'm not doing things like, just giving people a heads up. Spyglass. How does this work? Oh, that's super cool. Hell yeah. Ah, man, this makes me just want to go exploring now.
Well, do it.
I gotta make sure what else I can see. A brush. Hey, that has use for copper as well. Huh. Don't know what it's used for, but it has use apparently.
Maybe you could brush your horse.
Doesn't look like that kind of brush, but... Oh, a shield. Ooh. I should make me one of them. That sounds useful. Oh, I betcha. I can put it in my offhand.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I can. Hey, got a good old-fashioned sorting board. Fan-fucking-tastic. Cool. Basically just me. I mean, hey. We neurodivergent folk gotta stick together somehow. And in that case, it's, just me being like, hey, look at me. My brain's a bit weird. Come hang out. Let's see, block of iron, block of copper. Yes.
What are you concerned about the horse for? So I can brush the horse. Okay, brush. I don't know. That's what I'm assuming. It would be stupid. You don't have. Technically, you don't have hair in Minecraft. But you could brush the horse and make the horse feel happy.
Why did I do that again? Why?
I don't know.
Why did I just did that twice in a row for no good reason? God, my brain is a mystery sometimes. You know what? You know what needs sugar, probably. Take a bite of cookie. Oh. Tasty, tasty cookie.
Horse.
Wow. Cookies are great, man.
What kind of cookie, though?
It is a pumpkin chocolate chip cookie with a lovely bit of cream cheese frosting.
That sounds delicious.
It is delightful. The posh grocery store in my area makes them. And if I happen to be at that store and I see them, I have a hard time not,
It sounds like you're not trying not to swear. No, just excited for the horse.
Well, I mean, you're always excited for the horrors, but I don't think you should call them that.
No, Zoro is a whore. Look at him and tell me he's not a whore.
Well, just because he has his titties out most of the time does not make him a whore.
I think it does. So does Law.
It's a shonen anime. You're gonna have man booba out at 90% of the time.
Which generally means they're whores.
Discrimination.
Zoro.
Crossbow. Zoro. Dumb.
Yes.
Thanks for stopping by, Mizra. Very kind of you to join us.
Thank you.
Copper block. I can make blocks of raw ore. That's neat.
Yeah.
Stone cutter.
So you can make your stones look fancy.
Interesting. I will make one of those because that is fascinating. I happen to have some stone that I cooked earlier. I like how the buzzsaw seems to be moving in my hand as well.
What?
Like, it's got like a little animation, so it's a little buzzsaw that's moving.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why I just tried to put wood in the stone cutter. I'm my thought process is a mystery from time to time.
Me too.
Oh, look, what happens if I put some stone in? Stone brick stairs, stone brick wall, stone brick slab. Oh, interesting. Little stone brick. So I can just quickly make a single.
Yeah, so if you put a bunch in, instead of using up a whole bunch of stones.
I can just do like a 1-to-1 conversion.
Yeah.
So like normally, if I to make bricks, I have to put them in a 4x4, which gives me 4 stone bricks. But if I use the stone cutter,
It would just be
4
4
stone
for
bricks.
4.
Okay, so like if anything, it's saving stone on like stairs and the like, and changing the
Yeah.
texture. Okay,
Yeah.
I understand. Naruhodo.
Sean, my egghead charm should be here Monday.
Good for you. I'm happy
Hi,
for you.
boys.
Sad that
Hi,
your
boys.
stone cutter can't cut your limb. You know, I think that's the opposite of sad. I am glad it can't. I like my limbs intact. Thank you very much. See what else is there? Iron nugget, some sugar, golden apple, pretty straightforward. Birch, a boat with a chest. Oh, so I can like have a little mobile bamboo raft. Oh, bamboo. Oh, I see. Apparently, you can make bamboo rafts. Good to know.
Oh, fun.
Let's see. Oak hanging sign. Chain. Okay. Barrel. What do you do with a barrel? Is it just more storage? Smithing table. What do you do on a smithing table? There's so much! So much has changed. Let's outside and see what it does. Upgrade gear. Add smithing template. Oh, interesting. So what, like, throw it, like, if I find some templates, I can, like, improve my armor, I guess, is what it's saying? Curious. Interesting. Gonna play some Terraria, gonna try to take on the Dungeon Boss Skeletor, Skeleton, Sans, can't remember. Skeletron, I think is what its name is. Because I remember it's like robot skeleton, even though it's just a big old skeleton. Putting on my phone. Oh, hey, that's fine. That's fine. Don't feel obligated to hang around if you don't want to, my man. I'm just happy to have the company I do have. Even if it's a little bit of the on the abusive side from time to time.
How dare you?
Am I wrong?
How rude.
Maybe rude. Not incorrect,
Rude.
though.
How rude. I'm just over here watching your stream and watching One Piece and watching chat, and you're being rude.
Yet you still haven't denied what I've said.
I don't need to deny anything.
Sure you don't, boss. Sure you don't.
Oh wow, this man is colorful.
Is he?
Yeah. Man, his bangs.
Let's see, cauldron. I know what those are. Okay. Chains, iron nugget, and iron. Lanterns. Ooh. Just some iron nuggets around a torch. That's easy enough. Cartography. Interesting. Well, I guess who happens to have just enough to make one. Now, I presume lets me do stuff with maps.
Wow, he is so colorful. He's so bright.
Oh, I can make copies of maps. That's interesting.
Fun. Well, you could also add, I think, make a map to a map and make it bigger.
Oh? How does one do that?
Well, you got to make another map.
Like another blank map? Or.
Yeah, and then you go somewhere else and you take down what it looks like, and then I think you can add the maps together.
Hmm.
Oh, he's got a paintbrush.
Let's see. Almost done with your plush. Oh no! Oh no! That's what you've been doing this whole time? Oh dear. We're making your armor more glamorous with some cool lines and colors. Hell yeah, I'm here for that. That's fantastic. Fred needs health insurance. Stay around and subscribe. You know, that is good motivation as far as I'm concerned. I'm gonna put this ink sac in here. Gonna put it there.
The bird he drew has such a big head.
Oh, Conjuro. That's who you're talking about.
He's so colorful.
He's very colorful.
Well, like he just stands out in like the group, showing like all this like soldiers, and then it's just boom, there he is.
Yeah. I mean, that's the reason that Kinemon wanted to go to Dressrosa in the first place. Find the boy. The
But they
colorful,
found the
colorful
boy.
So what do you think of him so far?
Colorful. A little silly, eating drawn lettuce, but
Well, I mean,
that's okay.
if you're stuck in a bin somewhere, you know,
Yeah.
gotta eat. There we go. Lovely. Okay, so I just need enough to make another blank map, I suppose.
I'm gonna squeeze Law's cheeks so bad.
Okay, alright. Question number 1.
Yes.
Which cheeks? Very important distinction.
Face. I want to take his face and just squeeze. Like make him make like a little fish face. That's what I want to do. I just want to squeeze his cheeks together.
While he's tied up so he can't fight back.
Yeah. And then I want to give him smooches. He deserves them.
Does he?
Yeah. Were you saying Law doesn't deserve some smooches?
I think he deserves therapy more.
Well, smooches can be therapy.
Now, are you saying
He
that
probably
because you
needs some
genuinely
love.
believe that, or are you saying that because that's what you want to do?
Both.
I see.
Listen, sometimes all you might need is just some smooches.
Some smooches, and that's gonna solve all
Yeah.
your problems.
Oh, well, it's not gonna solve all your problems, but it'll at least make you feel a little bit better.
I'm gonna see if I can put a chest in this boat. Boat with chest. Oh yeah. Now, can you actually ride in this boat as well? I would assume.
Yeah, you can fit 2 things in a boat.
Yeah. Look at that. Lovely little traveling vessel.
Nice.
You must be on the spectrum because you light up the world like nobody else. Hell of a first time chat. Hell of a first time chat. But I will take the compliment with a grace. Assuming it was meant to be a compliment. You know what? I'm going to assume it was.
Yeah, always assume everything's a compliment.
Yeah, gotta do it for my self-esteem's sake, if anything.
I also love that they don't let Lot sit up. They're just like, no, you have to lay him down.
I mean, it's a little hard to sit up when your hands are tied. Not to mention, he's also hella hurt.
Yeah, he's very hurt.
He
My
has
poor
been in
boy.
better situations.
Yeah. I want to pinch his cheeks.
You keep saying that.
I do, but I do. I just want to grab his face so bad. And like kind of like you know how you shake a dog's head? I want to do that to Law.
Yeah, I don't think he'd be super appreciative of that, if I'm
He wouldn't be
honest.
super appreciative of it, but right now he's tied up.
I don't think it's working the way. Yeah, it's fine. I'll figure it out.
You have you never like playfully shooked a dog's head?
Like,
Like
you're not talking about actually shaking it, but you're like just taking, like,
oh,
grabbing the head and like
side
just
to
rubbing it.
side. Yeah,
Yeah, just giving a big old head pet rub. Yeah, no.
which they kind of in turn move their heads, so it's like you're shaking their little heads, and you just it's kind of like the boo boo boo, and you just shake their heads on the other side.
I am cheating a little bit. I'm looking up exactly how the cartography table works.
That's fine.
I just want to see. Zooming out, cloning, and locking map. First slot.
Rubbing his snout? No! Head! Like you put your hands, like if they got floppy ears, you put them like right underneath the ears, and then you just go blah 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 blah, and shake their little head, but gently.
Oh, it's paper I need to add, not a map.
Paper?
Yeah, so like I'm adding blank paper to the already created map.
Oh, that makes
Yep,
sense.
that's exactly what it is.
Allfather made a mistake.
What did you do? Confess your sins. It's Good Friday. You're more likely to be forgiven.
You can do it with big dogs.
He's got a little block. Look at him.
He said, "This is mine, thank you."
And he's gone.
Put him in a boat. Put him in a boat.
He's too late. He's gone.
No.
He's fucked right off.
You could have put him in a boat.
When will you show Rem Super Lovers? I don't want to, quite frankly, because then I'd have to watch it. Oh, thank you. Bad enough showing him Junjo Romantica. Might actually get very mad at me if I show him. Now can I make this zoom out a little? And as well. Is that too far zoomed out, you think? Ah, it's probably fine. I think next course of action. Oh. I spy a bitch. Come here, bitch.
My other husband.
Reaper?
What?
I said I spy a bitch, and then you said my husband, so I was like, oh, well.
Zoro.
Oh, I see. Alright, well, I think this thing on the docket right now is trying to fill out this map a little bit. Why the hell not?
Hell yeah. Map time.
Go this way.
Ugh, he's so cool, Sean.
I mean, yeah, he's Zoro. Like, I ain't gonna deny it. That's one cool fucking dude.
He seems very cool. I love him.
How about will you show him High School of the Dead? That you did last October? I mean, it's on the list. Like, it's such an easy show to make an episode about, honestly. And I will eventually. I mean, that's just the nature of the podcast, is there's always going to be a lot to cover. It's just a matter of the when is always the question. And I don't always know the immediate answer. Yeah, no. Also kind of why I gauge it based on email recommendations. The only time I'm upset to receive an email recommendation is when people spam me with emails constantly. Like, that's the only times it's ever a problem. Let's see. Grab me boat. Thought I could take on Deerclops. Of course. If you haven't beaten Skeletron, you're probably not gonna be beating Deerclops. Like, that's not me to doubt your skills or anything. I think that's just a pure state of equipment, you know?
He's so cool.
He is very cool.
He's so cool. I love him. One day I'll have a tattoo of him too, don't worry.
What would you even get a Zoro tattoo of?
I could get his swords.
I suppose you could.
I mean, Laws was easy. I just got his chest tattoo. Just smaller.
Yeah.
Were you concerned I was gonna get his actual, like, full?
Who's hotter, anime Zoro or live action Zoro?
Anime Zoro.
Is it because of the massive titties?
Yeah. Weight of my heart.
You love a man with big Hunkin'
Big
man
titties.
milkers. Yep. So I kind of got like a bit of a coastal continent that I'm on. Interesting.
Me too, Barto.
Have you heard of rafts? I have not. No, doesn't ring any bells. Should I have? Got him a half health. Hey, power to you. Kill that deer clops. If you can.
Murder.
Early 2000s Eva clone. Ah, I see. Yeah, nope, haven't heard of that one. Though I do know there are a lot of early 2000s Eva clones. Kind of a popular thing to make. Except it's good on its own. Oh, I'll look into it when I get a spare moment. Making the rest of the trip on. Because I think ideally what I'd like to do is I'd like to have like a big map wall. It's one of my favorite things to do in Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it puts in perspective, you know, little land I live in. Makes the fantasy nerd in me very happy. Hello, sheep. Come here, you. John, will you do more video episodes? Not quite sure what you mean by video episodes, but making more video content in general. We plan on doing it in the future. It's just a matter of having the means and the situation to do so. Because video content turns out much trickier than just straight up normal podcasting content. Because thinking about the visual element is a hell of a different thing entirely. PO box videos are pretty easy to do for obvious reasons. Though lately, last couple ones have been a bit on the cursed side, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh. First little part of our lovely little land has been laid out. Now, let's a couple more times. Yeah, just having a 9x9 of the surrounding area just seems like a good idea. Perfect. And I sleep this away? Yes, I can. Vibes are pretty good. Animation is 2003 FMA of Era Bones. Ah, okay, interesting. Suspicion that the mechs aren't going to have a good excuse as Eva. Yeah, no, look. There's a reason Eva is iconic and everybody tried to copy it. It's a little hard to, live up to the glory of exactly what they had going on. Won't stop them from trying, though. And hey, if we get a good sci-fi series out of it, then I'm all the more reason for me to look forward to it. I should have had some in. Well. Okay, cartography table. Paper. Oh, I have to actually make the map first, huh? Interesting. Okay. In that case, let's just venture a little north, just so I can make the map. There we go. Now quickly run back. Double fisted maps. Let's make it bigger. Swap. And block. So that way, they have a bit of a matching scale. And I think what I'll do is I will grab my lovely horse. Probably could have gotten an axe out for this, but that's fine. Take my time. Yep. And let's do a bit of overland exploration while I can. For when I'm struggling to come up with different excuses from X in my story. Yeah, no. It's hard to look as somebody who's tried writing stories in the past. Having reasons to include all the things you want can be tricky.
Yeah.
It's nice when you can get them in, but it's not always possible. Also, my little chunk of land is less of a continent and more of like a proper island. Interesting. Oh, that's a big fucking bee.
Bee.
It's so cubular.
Bee. I love the bees.
Like, I know they couldn't make them proper bee size, but that is just comically huge. Yeah. What I'd like to find is like a proper village, honestly.
I'm great at finding villages.
Unkilled Beer Club. Hey, congratulations, man! More swampland. I can make more maps. Zinkin. Zinkin. Sean, will you address the controversy that the podcast is a ploy to get Joe Biden elected? Sure. There isn't one. Straight up. Job done. Easy peasy. Very amusing Patreon name, though. Horse friend, could you... Yep. God, there's just so much open water near my home. Don't mind me. Oh. Okay, and there's like a grassland. It's more grasslands. Nice.
Grass.
Wunderbach. Some beef. Oh. Alright, cool. I will take horse back to... Oh, shit. See, this is why having a lead would be nice, because then I could just haul the horse across the water. I don't think you can fit a horse in a boat, can you? Pretty sure you can.
I'm almost in the 700.
Yeah, shit. Made a lot of progress.
Considering I haven't watched it in a hot while.
Just using my stream as an excuse to get caught up.
Yeah. Well, because if I try to watch it laying in my bed, I will fall asleep to it.
The dulcet tones of Luffy shouting and screaming
Yeah.
about food.
Yeah. Put me right to sleep. I'd have a great time on the ship.
Oh man. Plus she posted art in the Discord. Oh god, hold on. Alright, let's have a look-see. Let's have a lookie. Oh, that is adorable. Oh my goodness. Oh, fan-fucking-tastic. Hell yeah. That is super adorable. What's the deal? Tree? Is it the tree? It's the tree. Of course it is. And made it home, sweet home. Schwap, schwap. That and that, and there we go. Very good. You know what? Feeling pretty good about this so far. I don't know
Thank you.
how much raw progress we've made total, but generally speaking, I feel like we've done a lot today. Well, we've got some farms set up. We found our first diamonds, went deep into the mines, made a couple maps, which is pretty neat. I'm feeling pretty good about it so far. Bless you.
Thank you. That's how I feel about it.
You know, at least you're honest, you know? Can't fault you for that.
I try.
Apparently, I've never gotten leather because I I don't seem to have the recipe for whatchamacallit.
Gotta murder cows.
Yeah. Hoping I'd have to avoid it, but you know,
You can't. Gotta murder them.
times are rough. At the very least, I'll make sure there are additional cows before the cows are dealt with, as it were. Wonder. Alright, time to go say hello to some cows.
Cows.
I can't guarantee they'll be super happy to see me.
That'll be fine.
No, the point is I don't think they will be ironic. I think they're going to be less
fine.
than fine.
Their suffering will end.
Fucking hell. When did you get here, Nietzsche? Like, my Christ.
Sean, can I tell you the best part of my day?
You're ironic.
Is
Why not?
every time to and from work, I get to see cows. And they're so cute because there's babies. There's baby cows. And they're so small.
Got a whole cow posse now.
Nice.
Come along, cows. Man, that to happen to them is going to be so tragic. Fell in the hole. Yeah.
This poor cow.
And this is the nature of the beast, unfortunately. Oh wow, there's an AoE effect on
Frankie! I mean, that would stop me in my tracks, too.
What did Frankie do this time?
Yes! The enemy!
Okay, you're gonna have to repeat that because all I heard was the enemy.
He kissed the manager of the Smile Factory.
Ah, I see.
said there's only one way out of this.
I mean, you are about to witness the most hard-boiled action in the arc, I'll tell you that much. What are your thoughts on Senior Pink?
Ugh.
What do you mean, ugh?
Ugh.
What's wrong with Senior Pink?
Ugh.
He's so hard-boiled.
No.
When's it gonna be live for pre-order on Makeship? Look, if Makeship ever reaches out to us about doing a plushie, you'll be the first to know, I promise. Though I don't think there's much market for podcast plushies, aside from the really adorable one you just made.
It's the Gator of One Piece. I don't know how to answer that. Like, okay, if I had to go like looks wise, I would have to go with Frankie.
He's got the same energy as the Gator animatronic, is what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like that's an insult to Frankie, personally, but...
No, I don't think it is.
Frankie.
I love Frankie.
I mean, everybody does. He's everybody's big bro.
I'm not All Father, you have not been here. I told you my favorites.
Hmm.
I don't even have any Frankie merch.
Why not? What do you got against Frankie?
I don't. I just don't have any.
Sounds like an excuse to me. It's not very...
No, because then where am I going to put all my law stuff?
That's not very super of you, ironic.
I know. Actually, I think he's on one of my shirts. Any Frankie merch yet. I think he's on one of my shirts. Maybe both. No, 1, 2, 1. I'm gonna go with 1. I think the other one's just Zoro.
It's just Zoro.
It's just Zoro.
Perfect.
Oh, well, I have lies. I have Frankie, but he's on a poster with all the rest of the crew. And then I do have a picture specifically of just the Sunny.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Ah, man, no, Frankie's great, though. Love him.
I love Frankie. Frankie's very good.
Okay. Now, with that in mind, I think this might be a good place to call it, honestly.
Hell yeah.
Done it for about 3 hours, made some progress, made some maps, made some farms, dug, found some diamonds, got a horse, which I think we'll properly name next stream. Because I haven't really settled on one, but next time I stream Minecraft, we'll have a lovely little horse name. Yeah, that'll be the motivation to come back, so that the horse will actually finally have a name, rather than just being my nameless steed. Well, yeah, no, I'm feeling pretty good.
In God's name! I want to get that from my brother so bad. That's so fucking funny.
What's your punishment if you don't stream 3 times a week? I did stream 3 times this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did all 3, bud. I did all 3. Did one Monday, did one Wednesday, did one Friday. I'm good. I did it. It's more than I've streamed in a hot minute.
It is.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe I'll do another 3 next week. Don't know. We'll see. Depends on how I'm feeling. But I think, for right now, that is definitely where we're going to call it. So, let's do that number. And let's jump on over to the stream ending and see if we can find some random homie to raid. That's what you're supposed to do when you're a streamer, I'm told.
Yeah.
Yes, let's raid Iron Mouse, you know? Because she needs the help. Yeah, I love Iron Mouse, but nah, I'd much rather raid just a random smaller streamer. Let's see, let's see. Let's see. Anybody playing Balatro? Because, I would have liked to play Balatro tonight, but, well, it wasn't up to me, was it? It was very much
I
not
mean,
up to me.
it could be up to you. You could be you could be like me and say, haha, fuck you.
Haha,
I
fuck
do
you.
what I want.
Not really. Let's see. Not Balatro, then. Perhaps, yeah, keep it simple. Let's see if there's anybody playing Stardew Valley. That seems like a game to raid into. Let's see, let's see. Let's go. Let's go with this one. This one seems. Yep, let's go with you. There we are. Fantastic. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I enjoyed this lovely chill Minecraft stream. What will be the next thing I stream? Hard to say. But we'll have to see. Maybe I'll play more Isaac, maybe I'll play more Minecraft. Because apparently, I know now that if I put Minecraft to a vote, it's apparently going to win every time. But hey, I don't hate it, so as long as people keep enjoying watching me relax and play Minecraft, I'm happy to do it. But for now, let's go raid this person. Go give them a little hello. Yeah. Either way, we love you all very, very much, and I'll see you next time.